way, I'm really freaked out, and this is the untranscripted part, but Sandusky could get acquitted. Remember that Casey Anthony was acquitted for murdering Kaylee. O.J. Simpson was acquitted. Robert Blake was acquitted. And as Kurt Vonnegut would say, and so it goes. In other words, in this case, the list could go on. But, well, we kind of have to assume that there is that possibility of Sandusky getting acquitted. You know that you're kind of hoping that Sandusky doesn't get acquitted. But as I said, don't be surprised if he does. And the reason for that is because he had two disreputable witnesses who I'll talk about in this blog entry, or at least I'll highlight one of them. And then you had Dottie Sandusky trying to turn the situation around and blame the victims. You had a Penn State high jury. And I wrote this when I read the article that way, so here it goes. Pennsylvania v. Sandusky and credibility issues. The credibility issues lie with the Sandusky family, e.g. Jerry and Dottie Sandusky, the defense team, and others on the Sandusky side. Firstly, Dottie Sandusky is doing what abusers and deniers of abuse commonly do. Try to turn the issue of credibility on the victim and lie about what happened. For example, and by the way, the example is in the blog entry, so if you want to read it, there you go. I'm running out of time on this. Sorry about all those folks. That is, sorry about the running out of time. Anyway, secondly, I told you I was running out of time, and I'm being called, so I gotta finish this up real quick. Secondly, the defense team is trying clearly to show that the details of the accuser's stories are wrong. The defense first stated that the abuse victims had a financial motive and were outright liars, but now they're acknowledging that something did happen, although they're saying that the details of the accuser's stories are wrong. Thirdly, why would Dottie Sandusky smile about a matter like this? In whichever way the case ends up going, Dottie Sandusky has and should have no reason to smile. Fourthly, would you blame the victims for saying things like the following, if they really did even say what they are alleged to have said? And I'm going to read this part because this is important. Witness Joshua Frabel, who lived next door to victim 1, recalled that the young man's mother said she had just heard Sandusky molested her child and that she would end up owning Sandusky's house. She had said about when this all settles down, she'll have a nice big house in the country with a fence and the dogs can run free, he said. He added that victim 1 told him, when this is over, I'll have a nice new Jeep. The mother took the witness stand to deny it, and victim 1 denied it last week during his testimony. Jerry Sandusky and Dottie Sandusky owed their lives to those victims, and the victims were nice enough to not bring a class action civil suit in addition to bringing criminal complaints against them. Too bad the Kennedy v. Louisiana overturned the death penalty for convicted pedophiles. Fifthly, and in conclusion, the defense went really low to use a brain-damaged Iraq war veteran for sympathy. And using someone who didn't directly know victim 4, and who is cognitively and otherwise cerebrally damaged, is not a smart move anyway, since she may not even be able to understand what is really going on and what is at stake in Pennsylvania v. Sandusky.